Hello everybody! It's me Jace and I'm back with a tutorial for a bracelet called Inner Freedom, created by the fabulous McCoy's Girl 13. And this is a cute bracelet, very easy to make and to remember. And I think that you guys are gonna enjoy it because there's so many ways to mix the colors, and you can also bead them. So the first version I made, I used the spacer beads. Look, it looks so beautiful. This one I love. It's very flat and very soft. Um, Actually, surprisingly, the new bands. These are from the new bands, the new set, and beautiful, beautiful ones. These are the new purple ones and the new glitter beads and that pink one there. I don't. Where are the names? Sorry, I put my bag, my bags of the bands aside, so I don't have the names. But these are the new ones with spacer beads, and then I did another one with round beads. These are 6mm beads. Okay, you can do 8 also. This one is called Inner Freedom. So I really love it, and I hope that you guys are gonna enjoy it because it's really beautiful. Okay, so let's get started. And the colors that we will be using for today are 3 colors. What I will do is I will do 1 color per segment. So it's gonna be this and this, and then the colors that you see here in the black. Okay, and this one, which are called the wings, I will use the new green of Rainbow Loom also. So that's the new one. So, okay. And then for the beads, I'll be using these new beads. They're called hematite multicolored glass beads from doreenbeads.com. www.doreenbeads.com. Please go to their website. You will see so many beautiful ones. Okay, these are your hematite 8mm multicolored beads. Okay, and when you bead, I'm going to try and show you both beaded and not beaded. Okay, so all you have to do is just get a bead that's wide enough to get 2 bands in it, and you just slide your 2 bands. Okay, I will finish this bracelet just so you know. Okay, so all you have to do is you get your threading cord. Let me show you quickly. Let's do one so that you guys can appreciate. Okay, so all you have to do is to get your 2 bands. I've shown this before, and you can buy a threading cord in any craft supply store. There, 2 bands on the threading cord. Hold it down like that. This is what I do so that I can really place it nice and tight and thin so it slides onto the bead. And then get your threading cord in there, place it on the bead, and then get your pliers, which you need to buy 1 too, and just tug on it down, and then pull the bead down like this. Tug on it down. Tag down on it, and then see there, because if you stretch it, it becomes thinner. Then you can just arrange it. Once it's on there, all you have to do is you just push it to the middle so that it gets perfectly in the middle there. Okay, so that's how you place your beaded bands. So let's get started. We will start with the first segment first. So you get your cap band. I placed 2 because I want it strong, and I think you know that. Okay, then get the first color, which is this one, and loop the two cap bands. And then the cap bands are actually split into 2, so you get the first half. You just reclaim the first half, and then put back the one you're holding. Then get the first band, and you will add 2 per side. Okay, 2, and then 2 middle bands. So actually your pattern is like that. Okay, so there are 2 middle bands, just like that. I will do the one without the bead first. Okay, so anyway, get the first for the side, unloop the first band that you were holding earlier. Okay, and the cap band, and then you will reclaim the first band and then close. You will do that 1 more time for the second time. Unloop the first 2 again, and once again you will reclaim the first band and then close. Okay, then you will go to the other side, blink. Okay, remove the first band again and reclaim that cap band underneath, then put it back, then get the first of the two. You just place it on your hook and loop the first two bands, then reclaim this first one, and then close. And then you repeat the same step, unloop the first two and just reclaim this first one. Close. Ta-da! Let me just take a sip of my coffee before it gets cold. I love coffee. Okay, so now we've placed the first set of bands, and you have 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, 8 bands. You now get the first of your center bands. You will place those. No, you will place that first center band underneath this 6, and then you will reclaim the middle 4. Okay, so you will leave these two under. So get that first green, put it against this first band and remove. Then catch that green band and unloop these middle 6 bands. So that's 2, 4, and 6. Okay, and then you will reclaim the middle 4. So just push this down and then reclaim that middle 4, the middle 4, like that, and then close. It's supposed to look like that. Okay, and then you will get the second green. Remove the first two with the green, like this. Close, close, I mean catch, and then unloop the 4 again, these 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you will reclaim band number 1 and number 4. So this is number 4 and number 1. That is number 1. Oops. There. And then close. Ta-da! See? So you have a band here in the center, like this. And then you have a band that's there on the sides. Just make sure that this is the same band, okay? So you'll see it there under. It's correct. So these two, okay, these two now you will loop out. Okay, so you see the third band, the one that's sticking out, you loop that out. Those will be your wings. So remove it like that. Okay, you can also do the same already on the other side, or if you want you can work on the sides with this new set, but it's okay. So just so that it's clear and you can see it, let's just move it to the other side. Be careful that sometimes they tend to switch. See, they're switching, they're not supposed to switch. There, just make sure they're not switching. Okay, so the other end of this brace, this band is exactly this one. So you loop it out also. Ta-da! So now you have your wings. Whisper with wings. Okay, so now you're ready to start your next segment. So you go back to the start. Okay, but now how do you do that? Because it is different, let us begin. So get the first one, but for me it's going to be the new color, so it's going to be this, but it's the same set. Okay, so I get my first band. It's thin, it's a bit thin. Let me change it. Okay, first one, unloop the 3. 1, 2, 3. Sorry about that, I had to talk to our washing lady. So there, so we unloop the 3 bands, and now you will reclaim just the first, only the first, and then close. Then you get the second one, unloop the first two and reclaim the first one only. Super easy, see? Just reclaim the first one. You repeat those steps on the other side. So you go back to the other side. Okay. So get the first color again. Oh, sorry, the second color again. And then unloop the 3 bands. 1, 2, 3. Then reclaim the first one. And then close. And get the second one. Unloop the 2. And reclaim the first band. Ta-da! So you're now ready for the second one. Wading, wading! See? Okay. So, we will now go get a second set of the green bands. So I will repeat that again before I show you the beaded version. Okay? So, you get the first green, and like I said, you will unloop the first band with the green, like this, and unloop the next 6. 2, 4, 6. Okay? And now, you will reclaim the middle 4, those 4 bands. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you push the first one down and reclaim the next 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ta-da! And then close. See? There. It's making it look clean. Okay? There. Now remove these first 2 and unloop the next 4. And then remove the first, reclaim the 4th and the 1st. The 4th and the 1st. And then close. And then unloop this one sticking out, or number 3 and number 6. So unloop number 3. Okay, so now if you want, you can already start working on this side before even unlooping, so that you don't have to keep moving your bands left and right. So you unloop this one, and then now you can start adding the next color again. So you go and get this first one, unloop the 3 bands, and reclaim number 1 only. And then you get the second one, unloop the first 2, and reclaim number 1. So you're really just unlooping all and then reclaiming number 1. Okay, and now we go to the other side. Remember, this is the one you will loop out as the wing. So you just push it to the other side. There. And then this one, you loop out. So you have your wing again. And then we add the 2 here. Unloop the 3. Then reclaim the first one and close. Get the second one. Unloop the 2. Reclaim the first one. And then you close. Ta-da! 2 segments. Okay, my colors are so dynamic. This is not me. I'm a little bit more on the formal side, but it's okay. You can see the difference now. Okay, so last one with these middle bands. Okay. Oh no, what? You know what? Since it might take too long, but I think you saw how I did the 2 middle bands. Okay, so now I will show you the beaded one. Okay, so if you are, now it's completely different, because if you're going to use the one with beads, they will already have this band extra on top. So how do I do it? Let me show you. Let's zoom a little bit closer, because you need to see this very, very clearly. Sorry, I had to sip coffee. I think it's too close. Wait. Too close. There. Okay, so now we have to place it half first, meaning first three here and then the first three under. Let me just show you instead of, it's hard to explain. Okay, but this is a bit harder on the camera, so just look closely for those who are not so used. So what I do is I lift the first one up like this. And then you can, wait, let me just grab another hook. Oh, I wanted to show you. These are the new double-ended hooks. Okay, thank you so much, Fen and Mr. Chun, for sending me these. These are super cute. These are two sizes. I just can't read the size anywhere, but I know that these are the new ones that they sent me. I believe these are prototypes of their double-ended hooks. These are rainbow loom. Do you believe it? Would you believe it? These are already the rainbow loom hooks, and these are two different sizes, I think. Or are they the same? Silver and gold. Yeah. One looks smaller. So anyway, these are from Rainbow Loom. Thank you so much. Okay, so here we go. Once you have ready it, you have to have it ready. So you just get this first one. I lift this band up and then I go under the 3. Because remember, we're putting it under the 6. So you go under the 3 first. This technique I learned from Daisy. Okay, so you get the first band under like that, and then you pull it through like that. Then I can already get these 3, and then these 2 rather. Hold on to that and then remove. See? And then now I can catch the other side of that band underneath. See? When you're working with beads, it's much easier this way. And then you unloop the next 3 again. So you now have your 6 bands again. There. Okay, it's just hard to see. Okay? And now you will reclaim the middle 4. These 2 and these 2. Okay? So what you do, don't let go of the other side. Just reclaim this 2. Okay? And then include the other side, the other green band. Okay, so let me remove it first. So I reclaimed the 2, but you also need to go through. Hold on. Wait, am I correct? Yeah, reclaim the 2 and then go through this. There. And then now you have to go through the other green band also, and also reclaim these 2. The middle 4. Those are part of the middle 4. So you have to memorize the original step first before attempting this, okay? So that you don't get confused. And then you put all of them back. There. Okay? So now, you have your 2 middle bands there, right? And those were the ones that were supposed to go under the 4. So what you do, what I do, I will move these 2 over. You get these 2 and move it over the green. Like that. Okay. Now, what I do is I just hold on to this 3 and remove it. I also remove 2. Then, you see this? These 2, you have to unloop. Unloop like that. And then, you will reclaim the first, this one, and the 4th, this one. So, you reclaim the 4th and the 1st. A lot of hand movements, right? And then you close. Sorry. I know some of you get, oh God, what happened? Okay, I will try to do it again for the second time to make it, hopefully it will be clear again for you. Okay, so now that you have that, you will now unloop the 3rd band, which is this one. Make it the wing. And now you can start over. So you get your orange again, unloop the first 3 and reclaim number 1, and get the second one. Unloop the first 2 and reclaim number 1 again. There. And now you can go to the other side. Dun, 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 dun. Oop, it switched. Just make sure those 2 don't switch because it'll confuse your bands. Okay. Okay, so now the third band, unloop, that's your wing. Go back to the orange, unloop the first three and reclaim number one. And then the second band, unloop the first two and reclaim number one. Number one. There. See? Super easy. Okay? So I will do the beaded one again. So you get your beaded band. Okay? Go into the three bands again here. And pull this through. Under one, the one under. Okay, see? Right there. Then release that and go under the first and under that new band and pull them out. Ta-da! Oops. And then get that one under again. Just one. Okay. And then unloop the three bands. Like that. Okay. And now you will reclaim the middle four. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you reclaim, ignore the first one, reclaim these two. And then go through that band again. And then you go through this. And reclaim the next two bands. Yeah. And the last two. And then close. Okay. And now, wait. There comes the switch. So you have to move these two here. Like that. Okay. And then you will remove the first three again. And unloop these two. And then now, you will have to switch these two over again. Like that. And reclaim the first and the last. So you reclaim this last one and the first one. And then close. Okay. And then now you will unloop the third. There. And then it brings you back to the beginning, which is the blue again. So you get the blue. Unloop the first three. Reclaim number one. Close. Get another one. Unloop the first two. And reclaim number one. And close. Then you go to the other side. Colors are horrible. Sorry. Looks like a really bad spaceship. Okay. So, you get the third one again. And unloop. And then you get your blue. Unloop the three. Reclaim number one. And then get the second one. Unloop the two. Reclaim number one again. Okay. So there. And once you're done with this, all you have to do is to do this. So you get one of the green again. This is closing the bracelet. You remove the first band with your green. And then reclaim these two, number 2 and number 5. Okay, so 2 and 5 instead of all of them. So this and the other one, and then you close. Okay, and then you can get just a single band or two bands. It's up to you and how strong you want it, just like this one here. So you can get just one band. This is what I do. And loop all of this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I just reclaim the green. It makes it a bit tougher because you want your bracelet tight, right? So there. That's it. then I C-clip that. Or you can simply just do it like this. That's it. And you're done. Okay? So, I am so happy with this bracelet. I think it's really cute. And it's so fun to make because there's so many variations you can do. See how thin it is without the bead and how beautiful with the bead. So, your taste. Okay? So you can do both. So this is the beautiful Inner Freedom created by the very talented and beautiful Suzanne, Koi's Girl 13, very good friend of mine. And oh wait, and special thanks of course to Doreen Beads for my beads, this beautiful hematite multicolored 8mm beads. Please go to them, www.doreenbeads.com. And when you make this bracelet, please don't forget to hashtag Jace Alvarez Inner Freedom Bracelet and Koi's Girl 13. And when you use Doreen Beads, don't forget Doreen Beads when you hashtag. So I'll see you in my next tutorial. Goodbye!